Hey amazing life group leaders, we are so glad that you're watching this video, taking the time to hear the lovely Kate Green and myself explain about some new curriculum, a new format, some cool exciting stuff we have happening in the new year. Now, contrary to what people are saying about Kate, her being pregnant, well, it's not really people saying it, it's just me saying that. She's not really pregnant, she's not. I joke with her every day and it's just a joke, so let's just keep it going, right? Anyway, I want Kate to explain to you quickly what's happening in January. We're getting ready to jump into the book of Colossians, which is a great book in the Bible, written by the lovely Apostle Paul, might I add, who wasn't actually lovely, as Scripture tells us. He wasn't a handsome man. But Kate's going to kind of take us through what this new curriculum will look like and kind of walk you through it. Just hang on. This is going to be just a few minutes here, and I know that you're busy, and some of you ladies, you're ready to go back and watch some reruns of One Life to Live, and guys, you're excited to watch the fishing channel, but give us just a few minutes right now, and we're just going to go through this with you here, okay? Kate, help us. What are we doing?
This is your new curriculum. We are actually going to be doing a new format this semester. This here is your calendar for the whole spring semester.
Can you zoom in on that, Ephraim? Can they see the new? Look at that, January. Look at this. This is lovely. You know every date. You know what's happening. The lesson. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So always refer to this. This will be on the front page of your lesson guides. Then you will have a reminder that this is a new format, and it explains a little bit of things. And it just helps you understand that we are going to be giving you a lot more material this semester, more material to help you prepare for your life group, not necessarily teaching your life group, because I know the lessons can be quite long. And also here's a reminder of the life group schedule, something that you guys can follow.
See, when you're going, hey, what do I do at 6:15? What do I do at 6:30? Well, look at this. It's all listed out for you right here. You don't have to think about that. We've thought for you. Now, Kate, real fast, explain the lesson objective, the lesson overview, because in each lesson, there'll be this lesson objective, lesson overview, discussion starter, questions. Walk us through that real quickly.
Okay, sure. The lesson objective is going to be kind of like your basic principles. It's going to say like here, I'll just show you the page. Here we go. It's going to start out with a memory verse. So challenge your students to memorize this verse every single week. Then you will move down to the lesson objectives. And this is just stuff for you as leaders to see. You do not have to go over this with your actual students.
So as you're prepping for the lesson, because we want you to have and we want to make this easy for you. We know that you're busy. You guys have full-time jobs. And so this is made easy for you. This is your planning, the objectives, the overview, the lesson, just for you. This is not for students, just for you, right?
Right, okay. Right. So the first one is their understanding. What knowledge or facts or insights do you want your students to learn? And yours, as you're going through the lesson, might look a little bit different than the one that I picked out. But for lesson 1, to understand the gospel of Christ. Let's start with salvation. Number 2, reflection. It's the personal truths that you want your students to think about on their own. It's the way that they apply it. Okay, so what lesson do I pull out from this lesson for my own life? Then the impact, what are they going to change? So you as a leader will have these 3 things to remember as you're studying and preparing, like these are the 3 things that I want my students to get. Cool. So lesson overview. This semester the lessons are broken up into sections. Some lessons will have 2, some will have 3. The first lesson has 3 different sections. And so the first one is God's plan of salvation, questions 1 through 4. And then I just kind of gave you a little bit of detail under those. Make sure you hit questions 1 and 2, that type of thing. For some of the lessons, it's just like an explanation of what's going on in that summary. Okay?
Here's what I think is really, really cool, too, to add. There's different things in like the book of Colossians, like on salvation, on heresy, on a doctrine or a statement of faith. And what we've done in here is everything is listed out for you, the definitions of stuff. So you have to wonder, what is heresy? It's right there for you. So you can explain to your students when they see the word heresy in Colossians, what does that mean? It's right there.
Yes. Then the next page will be for you to help prepare how to introduce the lesson. So you'll have your introduction. This one says it's your first back night from Christmas break, so it might be a little hard just to get your students back into the groove of things. So review the group rules.